I hate everyone. I want to chop everybody's heads off. I never want to be in a relationship with another person again. I want to get coronavirus and burn the whole thing to the ground. I just want to burn it up because it's not f***ing worth it. It's not worth it.
Our thing is that we do transformational personal styling. So our typical clients are not super fashion conscious people. They're just regular, great people who need help in this one area. We are a one-of-a-kind thing. There's nothing else like this that exists.
The coronavirus pandemic is putting America's 30 million small businesses to the test. They're all facing an existential threat.
Entrepreneurship has always been marked by uncertainty. That's kind of a hallmark of it. But this has really been next level. We were forced to close. You know, we're not an essential business. We don't work remotely. It's based on appointment, and suddenly we're going from, you know, maybe seeing 30 clients a week to seeing 0 clients.
The feeling of things like unraveling and falling apart right now has felt as if it's outside of us. But what will happen when it seeps in? If Gina gets sick, if I get sick, if Rachel gets sick.
One of my biggest fears that one day it's just gonna crumble. Like one day it's just gonna fall apart and we're all gonna look at the rubble and be like, okay, you know, that was a good ride.
I haven't got my stimulus check, and I have already been in a financial situation because of money that I've invested in Ladybird and taking such a small amount of money. And for years I didn't take an income at all from Ladybird because it was more important for me to see Ladybird succeed. So now it's made it even more difficult. Waking up one morning and my checking account was overdrawn, and that's scary.
Our landlord is not forgiving our rent. He let us defer it, but like we still have to pay 2 months of rent, which is a ton of money because we have a huge space. We have to pay all of our expenses while we are legally not able to work in this building for like 2 months. We did not get aid with the first round, which was really upsetting and kind of devastating because, you know, this whole time I've been operating under the assumption or belief that we would be helped. We're a small business. It's supposed to be this big package, but it was a total nightmare. How am I supposed to come up with like $7,500? I don't know if you've ever heard anybody talk about grief where it comes in waves and you can't really expect it. It feels a little bit like that, where it's like, you know, I'll be feeling really good. I'll be feeling, you know, excited about the new opportunities that this brings and how this is kind of shaking everything up, and what it might mean for us in our future and how we might, you know, might actually help us achieve our goals. But then other times it's like one little thing will happen and then I'll like lose it. Like it'll connect to everything else that's bad, and now all of a sudden like it's a total disaster. I'm just like filled with doom and dread. I'm really interested in not having it rely on me anymore. I wish I had somebody who could just direct me and tell me what to do. First thing you're focusing on is like, how are we gonna survive? Like, how are we gonna make money? How can our services translate? The benefit of having everything stop so abruptly is that we could start doing the things out of necessity that we had always wanted to do and always talked about doing.
There's all kinds of things that will change in your life. Your age will change, your body will change, your lifestyle might change, your job might change, your friends might change. All these things are constantly around you moving and changing. But the one thing that really doesn't is how you move. It is a natural core kind of grounding factor that you may try to speed up or slow down, but there really is like a raw setting.